Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So we're going to do a random run as opposed to an Eden run, although if it lands on Eden, we will obviously go through with it. But the reason I'm doing this is that I realized that there's no way I can build up my Eden tokens unless I play as other characters as well. Because at that point you're just using, like one Eden token per run, and so unless you're winning every time, even at that point you're only gonna have one Eden token at any given moment. Alright, off to a little bit of a rough start here, not gonna lie to you, but I'm fairly confident that we'll be able to make it out okay. Samson is a very good character. There's a tinted rock there, too. I see it. Do you guys see it? It's right here. We're going to blow it up. I can't open that. You know what? That's okay, though. In due time, I will open it. But, I'm having a good day. Don't know about you guys, but having a pretty okay day. Not anything relatively spectacular, but, definitely not a bad day by any stretch of the imagination. I watched a little more Friday Night Lights, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that that show really isn't for me, or at least that's where I'm starting to lean towards, because it's very over the top with its dramatics, like it plays everything up and it takes itself way too seriously, and I just can't I can't get down with that. Really kind of turns me off a little bit. I'm perfectly okay with drama in a TV show, don't get me wrong, but when the show takes itself so seriously, that's when it kind of loses me. Yo, can we take both of these? I'm assuming not, right? I'm gonna take this. Yeah. I think I'd much rather have Dad's key. Just so I can guarantee myself an opportunity to get into every item room and to every shop if I so choose. It does not work there. That's fine. Kinda wasn't expecting it to be honest with you. And we'll go ahead and take on the boss. And this should be a relatively easy boss fight, because our damage stat went all the way up to 8.33. Because I took a shit ton of damage. Although, one could argue that with Samson, taking damage could actually benefit you, especially if you're struggling on a given floor or something like that. I don't know. Trying to make myself feel better about the fact that I took a lot of dumb damage, and in that sense it paints a bleak picture for the rest of the run, but I'm just going to keep that voice out of my head. I'm just going to ignore it, lock it away, save it for later when I'm trying to sleep and it creeps back up and forces me to cry myself to sleep. It's a quite a neat existence, I would say. Okay, there's a way to tackle this. I am sure of it. I cannot push those for whatever reason. I thought I could push them. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm thinking as I do that, right? That didn't work. Thought it was going to be honest with you. I'll take another range upgrade, sure. Alright, so we still have, 1.5 spirit hearts, so I'm not terribly concerned, although I wish I didn't take damage there. There's got to be... There's a way to avoid that, and maybe I overthought it. You know, but I could have sworn that you could push those barrels, those TNT barrels, and, you know, move them into a position that will enable you to not get hit, but I guess that's not the case. Alright, where's this, there it is. You son of a bitch. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I want it. Teleport 2.0 is too good to pass up. And I'm gonna... Okay. There are a couple different ways I can tackle all of these rooms and make sure that I get into the error room. Can go in here, right? Not take it, but go in there. Head back down here, go into the shop. Now there's a battery in here. Can keep that in mind. And if we get to deal with the devil as well, I think that'll take care of it. I don't know. I'm kind of confusing myself a little bit, but when am I not doing that? Alright, those are very easy. Boss fight. Tears upgrade was much needed. Gimpy is very good. I am not going to take Sister Maggie, because it's a relatively pointless item. I was hoping to not take damage there, but that's fine. Alright. So, last room we need to find is the super secret room. Not sure where that is, though. Could be here. It is there. Business is booming, and I think we're good. Hell yeah, brother. There we go. Alright. Let's get out of here. Thank you for the spirit heart. Much appreciated. I'm not going to have enough keys to continuously open this up. Or open these up. But, you know what? That's fine. I don't have any problem with that. Wow. Okay. Fine. Fine. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, sure. Why not? Hell yeah. Okay. Fair enough. You son of a bitch. Alright. We're good. That was a well-executed floor. I'm proud of myself for that. Pat on the back. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Don't want to get too cocky, though. Because this, you know, run is obviously far from being secured. And I need to be careful, take calculated risks, not make stupid mistakes, not take dumb damage. Alright. Now, because of Teleport 2.0, we do essentially have to go into every room, or as many rooms as we can, which is unfortunate for a couple reasons. One, it's going to mean that this run is going to take a very long time. Or at least, more likely than not, it will. But it also means that we run the risk of taking a lot more damage, and that can lead to a couple of different things. For one, it can inhibit us from getting our deal with the devil opportunities, and it can also kill us at the end of the day. So, we've got to be very careful. And I just realized that I do have a key, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go into the item room. Item room will always be my top priority. Not too sure how I feel about that, to be honest with you. Didn't really do much of anything, actually, but that's fine. I don't want that. Please stop. You're freaking me out. I don't appreciate that. There we go. Oh, you know what? I also wanted to mention that I watched a little bit of the new, and when I say the new, I mean that, well, let me first say I watched some of the new Doctor Who. And when I say new Doctor Who, I mean the Doctor Who that started in 2005. So I watched the first 2 episodes of, oh, holy shit, where'd all these keys come from? I watched the first 2 episodes of that 2005 season. Now, I am very new to Doctor Who as a whole. I know next to nothing about it. I know there's a very large fandom for it. You know, and in terms of recent things regarding it, I know that they were considering Idris Elba to play Doctor Who, and I was all for it because I love Idris Elba. You know, not like a huge fan of him, but he is a good actor, and I respect him. Alright, we're going to backtrack and open up those doors and try to find our secret rooms as well. That was a very lucky guess. Please stop. Please stop. I hate these flames. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. No. This way. This way. I don't want to have to waste bombs. There we go. Bomb bag is very nice. I appreciate that. So now we'll have more access to bombs for the most part. Alright. That's fine. You know, it can we can use that to teleport out of a room if we need to. So I am perfectly okay with that. Now we just gotta find this other secret room and we should be all set. I think. I don't want either one of these. But I will check that. Nope. Okay. Cool. Not a problem. May blow up those flames for spirit hearts if there are any in there. I'm gonna buy this. But back to Doctor Who. You know, like I don't know if I really want to get into that show. You know, because there is a lot to it. It's been around for a long time, for one thing, but you know, like when a fan base is that big, it almost feels in like, you know, something is that content rich. It feels very difficult to get invested into that thing because you just feel like you're already excluded and left out, and that isn't necessarily the fault of the people that are already fans. That's just how it feels, you know, from an outsider perspective. So you know, to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to want to really get attached to this show, but you know, we'll see what happens. I enjoyed the first 2 episodes I watched. They were a little corny, but you know, that's just simply because they're dated. You know, it's to be expected with a show that relies heavily on special effects from the early 2000s. But it was good, nonetheless. You know, I had a good time with it. Can you please stop? Alright. I wonder, is this going to take me to, like, a deal with the devil or something like that? Or is it going to take me straight to the error room? Took me to the deal with the devil. I am perfectly okay with that, because I will take Pentagram. And we're going to try and become Guppy as well. So we'll take Guppy's tail. And then I think we're all good. I think, well, yeah, no, let's move on. We don't need anything else from here. Oh. Curse of the Lost is, gonna make this a lot harder than it needs to be. Oh my god. This is fine. This is fine. Don't you worry about it. Now we do have those 2 batteries, which does help us out a great deal. But at the same time, Curse of the Lost kind of makes this a lot more difficult. So what we're probably going to have to use those batteries for is to find our secret rooms, because we're not going to be able to find those on our own. Also, we do not have a whole lot of health at all. That is also very problematic. I need more health. Yo, please. Got very lucky because I got caught on that mushroom. Okay, give me this. Well, actually, power pill is more useful for the time being. I hate this room. I don't care if that was a waste. I hate that room. That room was awful. I was undoubtedly going to take damage in there, and I want to prevent that as much as I can. Please get away from me. There we go. And there we go. No. Okay. Ooh, we got an arcade as well. Hopefully, that'll help us out enough. Tech X. No, wait. Those are controlled tiers. God damn it. Fuck. I hate controlled tiers. Because I can't pay attention to it. Like, my brain struggles to wrap its head around it. But you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fucking try. Not throwing in the towel just because, just because we're in this sort of predicament. You mind giving me an item, bud? I've given you about 10,000. Fucking. Oh. You guys are getting blown up for that. I mean, I was going to blow them up anyway, but. God damn, I hate control tiers. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I thought that was Tech X, which would have been a much better item in my opinion. But, this is fine. Okay, maybe not so fine. Yeah, no, a little problematic because I can't fucking pay attention to that goddamn tier and focus on myself moving around. That's too much for my brain to wrap around. That makes me dumb. So be it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I think without taking that item, I think we'd still have a solid chance of survival. But we were running low on health anyway. But that run was shaping up to be quite good, in my opinion. I just had to make a couple more things work. If I hadn't taken that item, I think I'd definitely still be alive. And we'd still be in the swing of things. But cannot beat yourself up for mistakes you have made in the past. Because the past is the past and you've only got the future ahead of you, baby. Alright, well, anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, Let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. It lets me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. Love you very much. And I'll talk to you later.